a picture is worth 1,000 words, an artwork tells the whole story. Art styles, which describe the way the artwork looks, are basically the manner in which the artist portrays his or her subject matter, and how the artist expresses his or her vision. Style is determined by the characteristics that describe the artwork, such as the way the artist exploits form, color, and composition. Artistic style transfer is an efficient way to create a new painting by combining the content of a natural image and the style of an existing painting. As a key component in image stylization tasks, a suitable style representation is essential to achieve satisfactory results. In this work, we tackle the challenging problem of arbitrary image style transfer using a novel style representation learning and transfer method. Datis et al. Proposed to use gram matrix, the inner product between the vectorized feature maps of the image in each layer, as artistic style representation. Li et al. Demonstrated that using mean and standard deviation of each feature channel among all the positions of the feature map can also represent styles. In the style transfer process, the previous second-order statistics-based method constructs style laws by aligning the gram matrix or mean and standard deviation of two feature maps between the style image and the generated image. The widely used second-order statistics as a global style descriptor can distinguish styles to some extent, but are not the optimal way to represent styles. By second-order statistics, arbitrary stylization formulates styles through artificially designed image features and loss functions in a heuristic manner. In other words, the network learns to feed the second-order statistics of the style image and generated image instead of the style itself. Here shows the results of two style transfer approaches: neural style transfer, which uses gram matrix, and adaptive instance normalization, which uses mean and standard deviation. We could observe that by aligning the distribution of neural activation between images using second-order statistics, it is hard to capture the color distribution or spatial layouts, or imitate specific detailed brush effects of different styles. In this work, we revisit the core problem of neural style transfer, which is the proper artistic style representation. Imagine asking a person without artistic knowledge to define the style when there's only one painting given. He or she may be able to describe the color or local textures in the painting, but it's difficult to be aware of brush strokes, layouts, and compositions. However, when more paintings are given, it's relatively easy to identify the difference between different styles. In other words, to describe styles, it's important to make full usage of the huge amount of paintings and the relationships between images. Towards this end, we propose to improve arbitrary style transfer with a novel style representation by contrastive learning-based optimization. Compared with neural style transfer and adaptive instance normalization, which both rely on the second-order statistics, our method can produce results with vivid colors, realistic brushstrokes, and adequate details. We present a novel contrastive arbitrary style transfer framework for image style representation and style transfer. Our framework consists of three key components: an encoder transformation decoder-based generator G, a multi-layer style projector module, which is trained to project features of artist image into style code, and a domain enhancement module to further help learning the distribution of artistic image domain. We introduce contrastive learning to consider the positive and negative relationships between styles. The main process of style representation and style transfer is based on our parallel contrastive learning scheme, which is applied to guide both the training of the multi-layer style projector and the image generation. The generator takes the content image and the style image as input and generates stylized images. The generated images are fed into the multi-layer style projector module to generate the corresponding style codes. The multi-layer style projector module which includes a style feature extractor E and a multi-layer projector P. The style codes of the style image will be saved in the style bank. The style codes of other artistic images in the style bank will be used as negative samples. We compute a contrastive style loss based on these style codes. Instead of using features from specific layer or a fusion of multiple layers, the projector projects features of different layers into separate style latent spaces to encode local and global styles. Next, we will describe how to jointly train multi-layer style projector and style transfer networks with a contrastive learning strategy. The multi-layer style projector learns the visual styles of images by maximizing the mutual information between the positive samples, which are style codes of artistic image and its augmented version, and minimizing the mutual information between negative samples, which are other artistic images. The contrastive loss function to train our multi-layer style projector is defined as follows. After training, the multi-layer style projector can encode an artistic image into a set of latent style code. Meanwhile, the style representation provides proper guidance for the style transfer process. By maximizing the mutual information between the positive samples, which are style codes of the generated image and the style image, and minimizing the mutual information between negative samples, the generator is enabled to transfer styles between images. The contrastive loss function to train the generator is defined as follows. We introduce domain enhancement with adversarial loss to enable the network to learn the style distribution. We divide the images into realistic domain and artistic domain, and we use two discriminators to enhance them respectively. During the training process, we first randomly select an image from the realistic domain as the content image and another image from the artistic domain as the style image. Both of them are used as the real samples, and the generated image is used as fake sample. To maintain the content information of the content image in the process of style transfer between the two domains, we also add a cycle consistency restriction. Here, we show qualitative results of our method against several state-of-the-art methods. The comparison shows the superiority of our method in terms of visual quality. For instance, our method successfully captures the large portion of empty regions in the style image. We use the content loss, learn perceptual image patch similarity, and deception rate, and conduct two user studies to evaluate our method quantitatively. In user study 1, we compare our method with 8 state-of-the-art style transfer methods to evaluate which method generates results that are most favored by humans. For each participant, 50 content-style pairs are randomly selected. Then, we ask the participants to choose the image that have the same style as the style image. In user study 2, we design a novel stylized authenticity detection. For each question, we show participants 10 artworks of similar style and ask them to select the images that may not be painted by human. Could you distinguish the generated images and the real paintings? The paintings generated by our method have the lowest chance to be decided by people as fake paintings. The precision indicates the proportion of the generated images among the fake samples selected by the participants, and the recall indicates the probability that the generated images is selected as fake samples. We notice that the precision and recall of our method is less than 50%, which means that users could not tell the real ones from the fakes and tends to select more real paintings as synthetics.